हाँ, तो welcome back
to your channel.
after royally messing up my first video just because you were not looking pretty in that. I have invited you again as per your dhamki, not your request. So I have to say all of those things again. So hi, you are Ridhima Sharma. I've known you from 2018 and you've been my best friend since 2018. Support system. I'm trying to use all the words that we used back in the first video. Support system, best friend, anything else
We
you
can
can
use
think?
something original as well this time.
Original, the
Let's
one who
look at me.
keeps
How
me
can you not
grounded.
use?
Okay, this was one of the things that I very badly, was irritated because when I was editing it, we were continuously talking on each other, and I was like, मेरे को captions डालने हैं. I need to put captions. How do I put captions? Like, what the heck? Because I want to put out captions because it is very weird. Maybe because of our thick Indian accents for some people to understand. And I don't know how many people see my video, but yeah, whatever. So, support systems, best friend from 2018, the one who keeps me grounded, the one who tells me not to overthink. Oh my god, are you like one
And
of
does
them?
the overthinking by herself.
Shut up.
Come on.
God knows what. So yeah, the one who is doing something in November, but sure. Just putting it out there casually.
What the fuck?
I'll edit that. I'll edit the whole thing. I'll just beep it and let everybody who knows just be
You did not do
confused.
that last time also. You said that you are going to, but you did not do that.
But last time we didn't mention anything from November, no, that is why. Yeah, so now that I've introduced you, what's up? How's life been since
So,
last 1 week?
worst introduction I have ever get in my life.
You
Sure,
should be
I'm
bloody
getting it.
thankful that you are at least featuring in someone's YouTube video. I've not seen you on YouTube, so get lost. I mean,
You should be thankful that I have agreed to do this for your channel because I normally don't make social appearances.
thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
But also, you are the next person. You were sort of the first person on the list. Goodall was the second one, but then Goodall was free 2 years ago. That is why I recorded with him. But you are free 2 years later, so now I'm recording it with you. Yes.
Whatever way folks. Let's start.
Okay, so I've invited you on my channel to talk about a favorite topic. So, okay, I'll first introduce what I am planning to do with the series. So, this series is called Always on My Mind. This is where I invite, I'll not say each week, but whenever I get time, whenever the other person gets time, I invite a friend of mine to talk about one topic that me and that friend share very deeply. So, with Goodall, it was food. With you, it's overthinking. With Paul, it may not be heartbreak and anything and everything because we sort of have bonded over it because oh shut up. So yeah, so this is the series Always on My Mind. Yeah, I've invited you to talk on overthinking because we've recorded a lot, not exactly recorded, we've had a lot of calls on overthinking. You with your office, me with my amazingly successful life.
And now work as well.
Just ignore that. Please ignore it. I can't. The moment I think about her, the rage in me starts building up.
Why do you think about her though?
Good question. That is a very good question to start the topic with because that's one thing I'm struggling with nowadays to keep her out of my
Okay,
mind.
let's discuss it then. Why do you think about her? What makes you think about her? What are the things which are reminding you of her?
I think because let's say this particular week, out of 7 days, I went to work for 4 days. And the first day I went to work, she ended up screwing the day for me. And I think that has taken a toll on me because I didn't want to go in the second day. Third day and fourth day were quite good because she was not there. Like, she being the manager, she doesn't work on weekends, which is understandable. But then it's very funny that Thursday and Friday were extremely stressful for me, and Saturday and Sunday were equally calm and equally more enjoyable for me compared to Thursday and Friday. And I ended up calling you either I think on Thursday night or Friday because I was so irritated. But yeah, you gave me pointers that I need the job, so I am keeping the job.
But this didn't answer that. Why are you thinking about her? I agree that she gave you a hard time on 2 days.
Yeah.
Why are you thinking about that time now? What is triggering that?
I think maybe that I feel as if she's wasted that time of mine. I mean, I ended up earning
What
money,
would
yes.
you have to get paid for that time which she
Yeah.
did not waste it for you?
I
It's
know,
okay.
I know, but I don't know. Is there any sense in overthinking? No. We just overthink because that's what we can do. Because we don't have any solutions for it. Because we can't help the situation. That is why I keep on overthinking. That is why it just keeps on running in our head that we need to do something about it. But in the end, we know we can't do anything in majority of the situations.
Actually, I think what I have observed is that most of the overthinking thoughts are ones which has passed, and maybe we wanted our actions to be a bit different in that particular situation, or we are feeling feeling bad that we were not able to, do it in a better way, or maybe we could have said no at that point. Maybe we could have said yes at that point. Maybe we could have not said anything at that point. Maybe we, just could have avoided the whole situation, but we did react because of certain things, and then we're thinking, oh shit, why did I do that? Oh shit. It goes that way as well, right?
I think that makes a lot of sense, because I think when I called you also, I kept on telling you that she messed up my Sunday schedule. Who does she think she is? Why could she do that? This and that, this and that, this and that. I think we also end up overthinking because we expect a certain something from a certain situation, but when it doesn't happen, either makes us extremely happy, then we don't overthink it. But when it makes us extremely irritative, or when it makes us extremely sad, I think we keep on overthinking it and overanalyzing it in terms of what we could have done differently to make the output a little different. What you said in simpler terms, basically.
For me, it happens for the good situations also. I keep thinking about it. Whoa, is there anything hidden in that? Like, I go to that.
When is the other shoe going to drop? I know that
Yes.
feeling.
Not only that, actually, I become so skeptical. How is this thing going on so smooth? There is something which is going to come up.
Dude, that is so crazy, because A, that makes us think about this and not focus on the good thing that is happening to us right now. And B, we are so negatively impacted because majority of the negative things, like out of all the things that happen, our mind somehow remembers all the negative things. So we feel as if we've only been going through negative things. We somehow end up avoiding positive things totally. And even if something bad has happened with me, let's say 3 months ago, right, and something is happening now, so I'll just count those two events. Everything good that has happened between 3 months, I'll just skip it totally, and I'll be like, dude, that happened 3 months ago, now this is happening, why is my life so shit and shit like that. So I think that also like puts us into that overthinking zone, that okay, something happened this, something happened that point, something happened in this point. And I think this is a pattern that I've realized while talking to you recently. 2018 that happened, 2019 that happened, because I've counted years like this. 2018 this happened, 2019 this happened, 2020 this happened, 1 2 6 years down the line I'm still here. Of course good things have happened, that is why I'm still here.
Yeah, exactly. So actually, I think that's how our
Mind works.
brain takes it on the overthinking side, that it just put up a thought, it scrutinizes that thought and gets out all the negativity out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But then it leaves us with the positivity also. In the end, after we know that nothing can be controlled and everything.
Yeah.
In the end, we're like, all right, whatsoever has happened has happened. We cannot really do anything about it. Let's just try to move on.
True.
But that move on is really difficult.
But I would also say that, okay, this is going back to the topic from original video, awareness about the fact that you are overthinking. Because I have a friend here who goes into overthinking drive, and then they just end up having a panic attack. And when they are calm after the panic attack, they just sit and they'll think, oh, it's such a small thing, why was I overthinking about it? So I think the just being aware that, okay, this may be a overthinking in event that you're going into, maybe that helps. What are your thoughts on it?
It does a lot, actually. It's more like once you are aware, you will start to take action towards it.
Yeah.
If you don't even know that, if this is overthinking, or you're just normally thinking about something and you're just adding up, piling on the thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like you are trying to find a solution or a root cause for that.
Mm-hmm.
But while you know that it's overthinking, to do whatever, it's not really going to stop.
Exactly.
Right. So it's like, okay, once these thoughts are going on in my head,
Mm-hmm.
once it stops, it's going to be better.
Yeah.
And how you can stop is like calm yourself down, relax a bit, take deep breath.
Yeah.
Because you know that nothing else is going to help.
Exactly.
If this particular thought stops, thought is anyways going to start like within few seconds.
Yeah.
It's more like awareness will lead you towards the calmness steps which you need to take.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, we've always heard our elders say that you should go towards meditation and you should go. So I think our elders were on the correct path when they said that we should sit for 10 minutes with ourselves every day, so that we I either do meditation at that point in those 10 minutes, or just exercise, or just be talk to yourself. Exactly. I remember my dad always told me that no matter how busy my day is, or no matter how like wherever I am in that particular day, I just need to give 10 minutes to myself, be it meditate for those 10 minutes, or be just talk to myself, just self check in basically. So what are your thoughts on it related to overthinking?
I love to talk to myself. It's I am sharing everything which I have done with myself all over again. So it's like I'm giving myself a small summary report. Like majority of time, I do end up crying also while I'm talking to myself, because there are some thoughts which I cannot really share with anyone going on in my head. And actually, what I realized is speaking something out also helps in overthinking, because once you have spoken it out, it's like it's done.
Yeah,
There is nothing else to think about it.
exactly.
Because of that part, people do call me like, you are very blunt. But I'm like, why should I keep something to myself which is, going to harm me later on?
Exactly.
It's better to tell you this. You're going to feel bad for 2 minutes. I'll make sure that I'm doing everything to get you back to the happiness part.
Yeah.
But that is only 2 minutes for you, and it's going to cause me the whole night to overcome that particular thought.
Exactly.
And I'll make sure, like I'm saying it again, I'll make sure that if my words have kind of hurt you,
Uh-huh.
and I'll try to polish those words and put it in front of you again, so that you also don't feel bad.
Yeah.
But that is later on. The
That is.
first thing which is going to come out is going to be as clean as what has come up in my head.
Yeah. So this is one thing that I've also realized. If you keep something in your head, you can sort of avoid that thought. But you've said it out loud, it sort of makes it real. Like if I keep on thinking I'll have to order it, I'll have to order food, or I'll have to do an assignment, it's okay. But if I discuss it with someone that, okay, this assignment's deadline is coming up, then it actually makes it very real that, okay, the assignment is actually coming up. The deadline is actually coming up. I have to finish that assignment. But if it's in my head, I can avoid it. So I think if we want to come out of the overthinking zone, we need to make sure that we either talk to someone who understands us, or we just sit in our room and just say, this is what is going on in your head. This is what you need to do. This is what you can't do anything about. So just get it all out, get it done with.
That bifurcation actually helps a lot,
Yeah.
because you know what you can control, and there are so many factors which you cannot really control.
Exactly.
And the things which you cannot really control is something which it's not going to give you any good, even if you think about it. So what you can do is just to try to do the stuff which is in your control. And
So, okay, have you come up with any process which has been successful for you in terms of getting to know that, okay, right now, at that moment, yes, you are overthinking, and how you can either distract yourself or how you can be on the other side of overthinking? Have you come up
I
with
think
any process?
the biggest realization happens when I'm trying to sleep at night, and tears are coming down my cheek, and I'm like, oh, this is not worth crying. I'm definitely overthinking about. And then I just try to take deep breaths. I sit down, I fold my legs, and I just try to meditate, so that my brain can calm down, and all the energy which is there, it just help me to relax a bit. And then I try to focus on my breath, so that it's like, because I'm distracted now, there is only one focus point for me.
Yeah.
So the brain kind of clears up, and then that helps. But that is temporary, to be very honest. Once you sleep, you're asleep.
You're asleep. Yeah, you're done.
But next day when you wake up, thought again comes back. What I normally do is I push it back, and I'm like, dude, let's focus on work for now, and maybe we'll come back to you later. So I spin it down somewhere, comes back after a few days, it does come back. And then, what if it's about a friend, if it's about work, if it's about anything, I just talk to myself again. I talk to myself, I tell myself that these things you cannot really control.
Yeah.
Stop thinking. And that kinds of get me back to the realism. Like if I say that right now I want to have a pony ride, I know that's not possible, and
True.
I just cannot sit and cry about it. No, I want to have a pony ride. I want to have a pony ride. That's not possible. So I just have to tell myself to be real.
Exactly.
Cannot really do anything about it.
So when you push down the thoughts, and when they come back after a few days, do they come back with the same force, less, or more force in terms
It
of
starts with
overthinking?
a lesser intensity, and then rest of the things which has happened in last 3-4 days, it just gets add up to the particular thought, and the thought becomes
Bigger.
And then that big thought needs to be
Fed.
tiered apart, so that there are different small thoughts, and to control it all is also very, very difficult.
Like, so what I've realized is that there's no permanent solution for overthinking. All you have to do is just find different processes every single time. As you also said that what you do is temporary. So you must have tried different, methods. methods. So
Yes,
what
yes,
is the
yes.
best method that works for you?
The best method is to wake up in the morning, have some fresh air, and then do a bit of exercise or yoga or what's cardio, or like any form of exercise. Like today is a dance festival, so it's the physical activity helps actually, because once you get a bit tired, like
Mm-hmm.
your body is a bit tired,
Yeah.
so it is more about how to get the energy back rather than, oh my god, yesterday this happened with me.
Exactly.
So that way, kind of, it helps in a certain way. But again, same, if there is a day which I was not able to do exercise, not like it's very bad or something, because rest of the days I'm anyways doing. Actually, most of the thing depends on the situation
True.
and on how your day is going.
True.
Cannot really do much about.
Because same thing happened with me. Like I go to my school daily walking, right? And the place I work is very close to my school. So when I was going on the shifts at 8 o'clock in the morning, second day I was very irritated because of whatever happened the previous day. But also walking so early in the morning, walking outside, I got a lot of fresh air. And when I reached the place, I was very calm. Not because I had slept well, but because I was able to get fresh air. People need to realize that fresh air actually calms you down. And not I'm not talking about fresh air that when you have to go to a particular hill station or away from the city. Early morning fresh air. That's the best you can do. You cannot sit and wait for a holiday to come up. You have to make the best out of worst. First day was shit. Second day was okay. But I was so tired by the end of second day. Third day and fourth day, I was not able to like think much about it because I didn't have the energy, to be very honest, to think on it. I just came back from my shift, made food, ate food, slept. That's it. I was not able to give any energy to that thought which kept on irritating me that my manager is an idiot, my manager is an idiot. I just slept. I was like, yeah, let her be an idiot, I'll sleep. I don't have the energy to look at that thought right now. So exercise, that either exercise or you are so.
Any form of physical activity
Yeah,
helps.
we people need to talk more on overthinking because I feel every single person goes through overthinking. I'll not exactly say that overthinking is a mental health thing, but yes, if you keep on avoiding that you're going through overthinking situation, if you keep on avoiding to solve this, it will definitely affect your mental health. That is for sure.
I will not say that everybody goes through it, because then the suggestions like just calm down and don't think about it would not come, which are like very
Shots fired.
common. Dude, don't think about it. Dude, I know I don't have to think about it. It's just I cannot really control it. People don't understand that normally. They're like, just calm down, just don't think about it. You need to get over it. We know all that.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to achieve by doing different things. By maybe we are trying to distract ourselves by reading a book, by watching a series, a
Yeah.
movie, or stuff like that. But once that particular thing gets over, what's come back by itself. We don't send them an invite. Dude, this is the time you have to come and meet us in our break.
Exactly.
No.
I feel as if the people who say that calm down and people who gives us advice, either they are leading extremely good lives or they are extremely good at avoiding things, or any of the things that is making them sleep peacefully at night without overthinking. Whatever it is, it should keep on happening in their life. I'm not saying that it's bad. They should have peaceful sleeps, but they should be sympathetic enough to understand what we are going through.
People don't understand that while we are sharing some things with them, we don't really are looking for solutions.
Exactly. We are
What
looking
we
for
are
an
trying
ear.
to get, what we are trying to do is just to vent it out, so that once we, as I said earlier also, right, once we speak it out, it's out
Yeah,
there. Don't really have to
exactly.
think about it because it's already done. But coming back to the point that we also do think about that, oh shit, we should have done it that way.
Yeah, yeah. I think a little more communication will help people who go through overthinking, because overthinking, like, people have given the term overthinking, but it's very simple. Like, our computer systems go into overdrive, they start heating up. That's what our mind is going through.
Yeah.
Like, people need to
Yeah.
understand. I've done this. Like, I just randomly did it. Whenever I'm overthinking, I just touch my head and my head is like literally hot because my brain is overthinking at that point. It's going into overdrive. At that point, you just have to be very patient with the person. Like we are patient with our computer systems, we just have to be patient with the person, listen to them what they're saying. As we computer gives us different signs that okay, do this, do that, do this, do that, we do that. So that is exactly what we need to do with a human being as well. But majority of the people don't understand that. Honestly speaking, we don't have much points to discuss on it. Just that it's
It's a very personal experience actually.
yeah,
everybody have a different way of processing it. They have different things which they think about,
Yeah.
and they have different set of people with them to help them get out of it, or to stay inside that, or
Yeah.
whatever they are going through or they are feeling. Everybody has different journey.
Yeah.
You cannot really generalize this thing.
Because everybody is in different phases of their life. If you tell a student who's just in their first year or second year of their school, if you tell them that there are no jobs available in the market right now, they won't give a shit because they are not graduating for 2 more years. We don't know what the situations would be for two more, like in the next 2 years. So I think it majorly depends on that, and having a support system, like you said, having people around you who understand what you're going through and who can lend you an ear to just vent. I think that's extremely important. But I think this was a pretty good video, and it's a pretty professional setup as well. We both are on our laptops. So
No iPhone 12 with him written there.
no
That
iPhone.
that was
iPhone
the
12 bracket 12 then rhythm again. I'm like, what is going on?
exactly that was one of the main reason why I was like, dude, each let's do it again.
I could have put a sticker on it instead of recording a whole ass video. I could have just put a sticker Rhythma on it.
Bus, the daily bus.
Whatever. Okay, thank you so much for coming to the channel for the second time.
Thank you so much for calling me.
Yes, now I'll go to sleep because it's 1 in the night.
Alright, good night. I'll go back to my office.
Thank you for not calling me out like you did in the last video. Thank you so much.
Bye.
I'm not going to blur this, I'm telling you. Thank yous.
Bye. Good night.
Bye. Good night.